Hey guys, so welcome back to FNC Aquatics, and we're here at the goldfish tank because Milo, the chunkiest of them all, with the chunkiest wen, got a little bit too chunky. Look at that guy. He has that red lump growing out of his head, above his wen. So I was scared when I saw this. I until now I don't know what it is, and I did some research and I found that some fish keepers from this forum I found also had the same case with their goldfish. So there's this red lump growing out of their head, and they said it's fungal. So they just treated it with antifungal medication. And it went away, and I hope it is fungal because we have some medication ready here. So I'm gonna show you what I will be using to treat Milo. So this is what we'll be using to treat Milo. So this is Methylene Blue from Amazon Meds, and this is a good thing to have around. It's like a general aid for fish keepers to treat their fish. And if I almost dropped it. If you're a new fish keeper and you don't even know how to cycle your tank or establish your tank, you're gonna get a lot of ammonia and nitrite poisoning with your fish because there's gonna be a lot of ammonia spikes and nitrite spikes. And this actually detoxifies fishes suffering from those. So any nitrite poisoning your fish may be suffering from, or ammonia poisoning or cyanide poisoning, this can really help them. And also, like I said, it's a general disease prevention. So general aid, good to have when you have sick fishes and you're not sure what they're getting sick from. And the most important thing, why we'll be using this for Milo, it is prophylaxis against fungus. I don't even know or understand what prophylaxis means, but I'm assuming it is antifungal. And I did some research, and yeah, methylene blue is antifungal. So I'm just hoping that whatever Milo has on top of his head is not anything else other than just a fungal infection or something. So we can treat him right away. So we're gonna be using this red tub or red bucket, and we're gonna be placing Milo inside that, and we're gonna I don't know first we're gonna have to put some water from the tank to the bucket, and then that's when we put Milo in, and we're gonna mix some methylene blue. So let's do that. Okay, so we filled the bucket already. So it's completely filled and we're ready to transfer Milo. But before that, I'm actually going to explain to you why we just couldn't put in methylene blue in the tank. You're probably wondering that. And maybe that's a lot easier. Well, yeah, that is easier. But remember, this tank is established. So we have already grown like decent amount of beneficial bacteria. So basically we cycled this tank for a long time already. So there's like a lot of established beneficial bacteria in that. And since methylene blue is antibacterial and antifungal, it's gonna kill off all of those beneficial bacteria established in this tank, and basically it's just gonna reset the tank, and then we're gonna have a hard time trying to balance everything again. And yeah, and also the second reason why we have to transfer water from the tank to the bucket and why not just use some new water is because Milo is already used to this water from the tank. So the parameters, the temperature, is used to that. And to avoid any temperature shock or water parameter changes that might shock Milo and stress him out, we'll be using the same water from this tank. Okay, so I wasn't able to show you how I transferred Milo from this tank to this bucket, and it's because I'm using my hands. I don't really use fish nets because I believe that could kind of harm them, if I do it wrong. I just feel safer if it's in my hands. And yeah, so now Milo is in there, and then we're using this rechargeable aerator or air pump to at least help him get some air inside that bucket. And also this helps the effectiveness of the methylene blue. So because there's oxygen and it has some water flow, that's gonna pass through his gills a lot more faster, a lot more quicker, and just give him a better environment inside that bucket. So we're just gonna keep him here for 30 minutes, and yeah, we hope that in a few days that thing on his head is gonna die down a bit. And yep, that is how you set up or medicate your fish using methylene blue. Okay, so overnight that lump just disappeared. So after I woke up, I checked on them, and then boom, it's gone. Nowhere to be seen. And honestly, I'm not even sure what that was. I don't think that was a fungal thing or a fungal infection or something. Maybe it was just a blood vessel that popped and then it grew something on top of his head. And here's a before and after, and look at that guy. It was really red. And that's crazy. I didn't expect it to just disappear the next day, but I'm very thankful for that. And I'm thankful that Milo is happy and healthy. So that's it for this video. I just wanted to show you how you will treat your fish, especially if you're not sure what your fish is suffering from. So basically, this video is like a small guide on how you will treat your fish from an unknown disease. Maybe you did some research and still you don't know what it is. This is like a general aid prevention or general disease prevention for fish. So I hope you learned something and see you on the next video.